Good day to everyone. I'm Mom Jovi. In this video, I am going to talk about multidimensional arrays in Java. Java, multidimensional arrays are actually array of arrays. So to declare an array in Java, we have the indirect method of declaration. The indirect method is the method where the size of the array is declared and array values are filled later. The two square brackets can be written either after the data type or after the array name. So I'm pertaining to this one. Okay, after the data type, this, let's highlight this. That's it. And then after the array name. So to initialize the value of an array, we have the array name is equal to the new data type, the length 1, and then the length 2. Or these two lines of code can be this one, a single line. Data type, the first dimension, followed by second dimension, nth dimension. The array name is equals to new data type, the first length 1, length 2, and the length n, where data type refers to the type to be stored in the array, for instance, character, byte, short, long, integer, float, double, or even a string. Next, the array name. This is the variable name. This is a programmer's defined. Okay? This is programmer's defined. Ibig sabihin, ang nagagumagawa ng program, siya yung nagbibigay ng pangalan nito. Okay? And let us remember that if you are going to give a variable name, it must be descriptive. Next, length 1 and length 2 until length n refers to the length of the dimensions. So, this one. Yan. So, int, the two square brackets, the array name is equals to new int, and then the length of the array. The direct method of declaration, this one, the data type comes first, and then the two square brackets followed by the array name. Okay, this is the array name, and then the elements of an array. So the first row, this one, it is enclosed with curly brace, then the elements are separated by comma. Then you're going to repeat this one. If this will vary, depends on how many rows that you are going to produce. So first row, second row, and the nth row refers to the last row. To substitute the syntax, okay, we have this one. The string, this is the data type, refers to the data type of an array, and then the names is the array name, and then the values are the following. This Inara, Zara, Kiara, values of first row, and then Carlo, Inaro, Negro, values of second row, and lastly Claudia, Jovi, and Pia, values of the third row. Is array index. An array index refers to the location of an item in an array. To visualize the index of an array, I created a tabular presentation of the elements in the array so that it would be easier for us to determine the index. The next table displays the index of the array elements. So the first 0 refers to the row, while the second one refers to the column. I'm pertaining to this. The index of Inara is 0 sub 0. For Zara, 0 sub 1. For Kiara, 0 sub 2. Let's dive into the second row. So the index for Carlo is 1 sub 0, Inaro 1 sub 1, Negro 1 sub 2. And lastly, Claudia, the index is 2 sub 0, Jovi 2 sub 1, Pia 2 sub 2. Okay? So I hope this presentation clarifies your understanding about the index of an array. Okay, I will now demonstrate how to print the elements of an array using the index of an array. This is an array of string. I'll just put comments here. And so again, just to remind us that Inara is 0 sub 0. For Sarah, this is 0 sub 1. And then for Kiara is 0 sub 2. The first 0 refers to the row, while the second 0 refers to the column. Okay, so let's go. We'll be using the method system.out.println, system.out.println, and then names, the name, the variable name. So names or the array name, sub 0 and 0. This one refers to Inara. Okay, let's save, run the program. There you go, Inara. Next, let's get the second element of the first row. So Zara. So this one, I'll just concatenate it. Plus sign. I'll put tab for clarity. Okay. T is an escape sequence. Parang tab ang gamit niya. Okay, I will just copy this para mabilis. Yan. So, this one is 0 sub 1. Next, we are going to put tab again. Yan. Plus 0 sub 2. Okay. Let's run save first and then run. Ayan. So, the backslash T didn't work because it's okay. It's a typographical error. Let's repeat again. Rerun again. There you go. This one will be correct na. Ayun. So, I added a tab para mas madali nating makita. Okay? Next. Yan siya. So, let us continue displaying the second and the last row. Since it is already created, ano na lang tayo. What we're going to do is to copy and paste. Okay? So, let's copy this. And then let's modify the index. And then the last one for the last row. Okay, so name sub 1, right? Row 1, second row na to. So 1, and then row 1, and then row 1. Okay, next row 2. So 2 sub 0, 2 sub 1, okay, and then 2 sub 2. Save. Let's run the program. Okay, here's the output. Yeah, there you go. So this is okay. It works. However, we are going to customize this using loop so that it will not be very tedious, matrabaho. If there are a lot of elements in the array, sobrang daming system that out that print. Tama? So what we're going to do is to customize this one. We will be using a loop to display the elements of the multidimensional array. Okay, to continue, I already deleted the source code, the 3 lines of code that prints the elements of an array. Diba? Tatlong system that out that print ln yon, I deleted it already. So you can see here the length. So what is the length property? The function. The property length provides a Java array size. So ano yung binabato niya? It returns the size. So let's check the output. Let's save this and see the output of the program. Sa tingin nyo, ilan? 3. Yes, tama. 3. Okay, to continue. I declare here 2 variables. The x represents the row. The y will represent the column. Okay, let's start. So, for the initialization, diba? X is equal to 0. The first part. So the for, let us just have a short review. The for statement has 3 parts. The first one is the initialization. So x is equals to 0. The second one, condition. So x is our condition. It must be less than 3, right? But instead of typing the number 3, it is better to use the length property, because if you modify and you add the values, it will automatically adjust kung ano man yung length niya. Yun ang ipaprovide niya. So, names that length. Okay. And then, increment or decrement. Since gusto natin mag-increment, so, x plus plus. Next, open and then close curly brace. Okay, for code clarity, I will be putting comment so that end of outer loop. Dalawa kasi yung gagamitan nating loop. Next, this is for the horizontal, okay, for the row. So, gagawin naman natin yung column para ma-display natin yung column. For y, 0 pa rin is equals to 0. Then, y is less than names that length. Name sub x. Bakit sub x? Yung row, right? Okay. That length. Yeah, this is our condition. So, initialization, y is equals to 0. Condition, y is less than names that length. And then, lalagay natin dito, y plus plus. Next. Yan. Okay. For code clarity, lagay natin dito, end of inner loop. Yan. Para at least, we will be reminded. Alam natin, hindi tayo mahilo. Kasi pag nagkulang yan, mag-throw ng error. O, lagay natin dito. Okay. I-print na natin. System that out that print. Yan. Okay. Names. The row, followed by the column. Tapos, yun lang. Next. I will be putting tab para hindi sila magdikit-dikit. System, that out, that print, yan. Ito yung ating skip sequence. \t, and then, yan. Okay. I will just put this one here para hindi kayo malito. Yan. End nyo yan. And then dito, I'll put so that it will go to the next line. Kukunin ko lang to dito. Lagay lang tayo dito ng system.out.println. System.out.println. Print ln, and then empty lang. Ayan. So, this is the end of the for loop, and this is the end of the outer loop. Yan natin dito. Ayan. Okay? And then, let's just scroll this. End of main. Save. Ayan. Let's double check before we run. So, this is for our row. And the next line, para sa ating column. And then we are printing the rows and the column. The purpose of this is a space. Okay, let's see. There you go. Here is the output. Video helps you, please click like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Hello to all my subscribers. Once again, thank you.